a.m. at 103.7 FM American.
And it's 10 minutes after 10 o'clock, and as we've been telling you throughout the morning, we've got Mitch Gallagher, Nashville recording artist and Maryville native in the studios with us. We talked to Mitch for a little bit earlier, but for those of you who were waiting, I don't know why you'd wait, because this is the place to be, but for those of you that have been waiting until 10 minutes after 10 o'clock to tune in, hi Mitch.
Good morning, Phil. Thanks for having me on again.
Again, this is kind of a rerun, if you want to call it that. For those of you who are now just tuning in with us, like I said, we've got Mitch with us. Mitch, tell the folks a little bit about yourself, background, and whatever prompted you to pack up the Buick and head to Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm a country music artist, originally from Maryville, Missouri, as you said, and I started singing at a young age. About 10, I started singing in church, and from there just basically took every opportunity I had to sing, you know, whether it be in church or competitions through high school. And I think the turning point, you know, where I kind of really realized, you know, I always said all along I wanted to do music, you know, but if you'd asked me in high school how I was going to do it, you know, I don't know.
No clue at all.
I want to do, you know, I want to play music for a living, and I think the turning point came. I attended Interlochen Arts Academy the summer after my senior year, and I was basically thrown up in the north woods of Michigan, in the middle of nowhere, and
Michigan.
Kind of immersed in a musical experience, and I was away from home for the first time, and I was up there for about six weeks, and it was kind of an opportunity to kind of just take a good long hard look at myself and you know, realize that, you know, my whole life I've talked about doing music. You know, are you going to sit around and talk about it, or are you going to do it? And basically decided right then and there that I was going to make the move to Nashville, and moved to Nashville and kind of never looked back, and it's been wonderful. I've met some great people and had some wonderful experiences, you know, that I'll remember for my lifetime.
I don't know how many times I've heard the old story, boy grows up in Missouri, goes to Michigan, and then decides to become a country star, and don't know.
Yep.
So things going well. I mean, it's tough, but kind of going along. Some people have, and not just in music, but some people have unrealistic expectations. Is this as tough as you thought it was going to be?
Well, I think you have to take it step by step. I think you have to make a realistic analysis of yourself and say, this is what I do really well.
Yeah.
You know, I do this really well. Here's some things that I may have some natural ability at that, you know, maybe need to develop, that I need to take some time at and practice and work on. And it takes time to do those things, and eventually, you know, if you put in the work and work hard, you know, good things are going to happen. So things are going well. You know, I think something that helps is to kind of take a look at yourself, you know, a year ago, or, you know, 6 months ago. And when I look at myself, you know, a year ago from now, I mean, I hadn't even released Just Like Heaven yet. I didn't have a single out on iTunes. You know, wasn't near the songwriter or the artist, didn't have near the experience, and I think when you can take a look back at yourself a year ago and see the progress, that's when you know you're doing things.
That's good.
And,
good attitude.
You know, I'm anxious to see, you know, a year from now. Hopefully I'll be looking back, laughing at myself now, saying, man, I was not very good.
So why in the world did I ever stop in at that radio station in Bethany? Man, I'm so above that.
Well, hopefully I'll be back here again, and
we hope so too.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. That happens a lot. Hey, when you get to be my folks, this is a very young man. He's got plenty of time to make it down there. My opinion is, when you were talking about looking forward and looking back at the same time, you know, for that progression, when it gets to the point that you become satisfied at where you are, that's when you need to reconsider.
Yeah, that's a problem. I think the most important thing is to set an ultimate goal, but set short goals on the way to that goal, and challenge yourself. You know, what am I going to do today to get to that goal, that short-term goal? and just keep challenging yourself, and good things are going to happen.
Now, you know what you got to do. The first thing when that first #1 hit really makes it, you know what you got to do?
Come back to KAAN.
Well, that's the second thing. First thing everybody does is buy your mom and dad a big fancy house in Maryville.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that they'll. I'll take care of them. Don't worry.
Okay, well, folks, Mitch's father is standing here. He's got a big grin. He didn't disagree
he
or
likes to hear
anything.
that.
Yeah, just daddy retired and become your road manager. There you go. All right, Mitch, again, one thing that I don't think I've ever asked, especially a young star, when you decided, okay, this is what I want to do, I got to go to Nashville to do it, and you went rolling into town that day, that first day, what were you thinking? What were your thoughts? I mean, it was like, is it excitement, a little bit of fear, oh my God, what am I doing here, or kind of a combination of the above?
It's funny that you say that, because just you saying that right there kind of took me back in my mind to seeing Nashville for the first time, and it gives me goosebumps. You know, I got goosebumps right there.
That's cool.
I think Nashville is the place that I've dreamed about, you know, my whole life. You know, I've listened to country radio, you know, my entire life, and Nashville has always kind of seemed like this far off place, you know, that you kind of dream about. And seeing that place for the first time, it really is a place where of endless possibilities. You know, your dreams can come true there, and it was definitely a great feeling. I was excited. You know, I was nervous. You know, anybody who packs up and moves to some place that they know absolutely nobody, you're gonna be a little nervous, and it's a little crazy too at the same time.
Yeah,
probably.
no, I've been to that town. It's a lot of crazy.
Back, but
it's a lot of crazy.
But it really has. It's been a blessing, and I feel very fortunate to have met some of the people that I've met, not only in the industry, but just in life as well. You know, great people, you know, to kind of help you along the way.
Okay, well, Mitch, we're going to play Just Like Heaven here in a minute, but we want to